Welcome to the land of history. Please take a moment to like, share, and comment. Lacrosse stands as America's oldest team sport, tracing back to the year 1100. It began in the Haudenosaunee-Iroquois areas, now part of New York State and sections of Canada. Initially, it was a social occasion, occasionally played as a secondary activity. In its early phase, lacrosse involved 100 to 1,000 men competing, using wooden sticks equipped with netted baskets or pouches, and small balls wrapped in deer hide. These matches, played on expansive fields with large nets, could extend for several days. According to Joe Finn from the National Lacrosse Hall of Fame Museum, lacrosse was crucial to American Native culture. It served multiple purposes: preparing for war, facilitating trade and sport, and preventing conflicts. Legends tell of the first lacrosse contest involving birds versus mammals. Some indigenous peoples believed the sport was a gift from the Creator, bringing joy and healing powers. Neil Povas, a member of the Indigenous Nation and ex-professional athlete, highlights lacrosse's significance in Haudenosaunee origin stories. One tale involves a young woman and a celestial captain. A lacrosse player rescues her by passing through a multiverse level, leading to their earthly union. Lacrosse is part of our creation, identity, and essence, states Pels. We believe our ancestors play alongside us in the sky world. French missionaries in Quebec witnessed Native Americans playing the game for the first time in the 17th century. They named it lacrosse because the sticks resembled a bishop's crozier used in religious rituals. Early Native players were barefoot, unarmed, and followed loose regulations. Later, Europeans codified the game, which evolved in Canada, becoming a national sport by 1859. George Beers, a Montreal dentist, authored the first rulebook in 1867 and led a combined team of white and Indigenous players to England, where they performed before Queen Victoria. The Queen praised the game as very graceful to watch, noting its emphasis on running. Lacrosse is healing medicine. The Haudenosaunee communities continue to hold ceremonial healing matches. The Indigenous host an annual spring game with participants of all ages. Players compete without any protective gear, using only wooden sticks, says Pels. Teams are formed by clan, household, or age group, and the games have no timers, penalties, or referees. Lacrosse is more than a sport, it is healing medicine. Pels explains that it cures bodies and touches the spirit and soul. John Flannery introduced lacrosse to the USA in 1879 and established the U.S. National Amateur Lacrosse Association. Known as the fastest game on two legs, players use modern sticks with nets to catch, carry, pass, and shoot a small rubber ball into opponents' goals. The first women's match occurred in Scotland in 1890, with the first American women's team founded in 1926. Lacrosse featured in the Olympic Games of 1904 and 1908 and was demonstrated in 1928, 1936, and 1948. In 2021, it gained full recognition from the International Olympic Committee, paving the way for a potential comeback in 2028. The late 1960s and early 1970s saw mass production of lighter, easier-to-handle plastic and metal sticks, speeding up the game and increasing scoring. Despite this, the spirit of the game remains paramount. The Thompson brothers, professional players from the Onodor Nation, stress that they play for the Creator, not for fame on their jerseys. We aim for a strong game, the outcome will follow, and we will give it our all.